Well, hi there, everybody. You're traveling with me, Jack, and of course, as always, with my beautiful heavenly wife, Pam. And welcome to beautiful Granville, Tennessee. Never heard of it? Well, you might want to check it out. It's otherwise known as the Mayberry of Tennessee. That's right, Mayberry, that little town you used to hear about on the Andy Griffith Show where everything took place and all was good. Well, it's all good here as well. So what do you say we take a stroll around and check things out? Now, your first stop is going to be the T.B. Sutton Store, one of the oldest general stores in the South, dating back to the late 1800s. Once you're inside, well, there's plenty to see and do in there, and on the weekends they have live music, but they also serve up some really good lunches.
Well, we try to get original recipes that have been traditional in this area and emphasize on fresh and service with a smile.
Now, yours truly did have a little lunch. I had a Southern classic, pimento cheese, and it did not disappoint. I then got my $7 ticket. Yeah, just $7, and that's going to allow us to get in all the different historic sites scattered around the community. One of my first stops was the Granville Museum.
It gives you a general overview of what this community was all about and what it's been over the years. It gives us an idea of how people came here, why people came here, being close to the water and the river. Good farmland, and then how it turned into a riverboat town.
From the museum, I made my way over to the Pioneer Village, and this is a really neat little area. It includes an 1880s log cabin. It's got a craftsman building. There's also this area where some of the ladies of the community were learning how to make baskets, as they have workshops there. And of course, there's an antique car and transportation museum on site as well. Now, from there, I made my way down to, now get this, the Mayberry and I Love Lucy Museum. Yeah, it's two museums in one, and if you're a fan of both of these television shows, you're going to love it. This is also where I ran into a really sweet couple who told me what they love about Granville.
Granville takes you back in time to when life was real simple and easy. It's a wonderful little town that you need to come and visit.
And the architecture is beautiful. This time of year, it's beautiful, and the people are wonderful.
They are.
It's very quiet. You can enjoy a nice stroll down the street. It's beautiful.
Next stop was the Granville Gift Shop and Bank Museum. That's right, it's a gift shop built inside an old bank that was constructed back in the early 1930s.
This used to be a bank. It was built in 1931 and then bought out in 1972. This is the original teller's desk. This one is considered very rare because it has a marble kick plate. Y'all are more than welcome to go behind the desk and go into the vault. There is merchandise for sale in there, and as long as everybody behaves, I won't lock them in.
Believe it or not, we are far from finished touring this little town. There's a lot to see. You'll want to head down what they call the Memory Lane area. This has basically got lots of big displays outdoors showing you the history of Granville. Now, did I mention you get to tour a homestead? It's called the Sutton Homestead. It's a guided tour, and it's included in that $7 ticket that you purchased. Now, the Farm to Table Museum, it is first class, where you literally get in the middle of farm life. You can see they've got an old dairy truck, they've got farm equipment, and they've got pictures of what it looks like making food from farm to table. There's also the Whistle Stop Saloon and Daniel's Ice Cream Museum. Now, this is a replica of the original 1800s building, but it is still serving up plenty of history. And oh yeah, more cars to see. At the Clemons Car Museum, it's also the historic Granville office. You'll walk in there and you will see some beautiful vintage cars. And did I mention Granville is also on the banks of Cordell Hull Lake? So after you've spent a day in Granville, you might also spend a day on the lake as well. So indeed, our day here in Granville, Tennessee was certainly like going back in time. A really nice time it was. Hopefully you'll put this place on your visit list the next time you're in this part of the world. And keep in mind too, it's less than an hour from the metro Nashville area. So until we see you next time, keep subscribing to our channel. That of course is Traveling with Jack and Pam. I also invite you to check out our podcast. That of course is Love Letters to Pam, the Jack Church Show. Until we do see you that next time, have a great day. Better yet, make it a better tomorrow. And bye now from the Mayberry of Tennessee.